There's something I've been thinking about with GoPro lately, and it's not just about the new release itself. It's about the feeling around the company. I haven't really heard Nick Woodman talk about this new product with the same excitement and energy that he used to bring. And for a company that was built around passion, adventure, and creativity, that absence is noticeable. It makes you wonder if something has changed and whether Nick has stepped back, whether the company has matured into a different phase, or whether that original founder energy just isn't as visible anymore. Because when you look back at GoPro's history, the brand was never just about a camera. It was about a lifestyle. It was about putting a camera on a surfboard, a helmet, a car, or taking it somewhere you normally wouldn't take a camera. GoPro made people feel like they could capture experiences they never would have been able to before. But the action camera space has changed a lot. Companies like DJI and Insta360 have been releasing product after product, adding more features, more software tricks, more AI capabilities, more shooting modes. From a technology perspective, it's impressive. They move fast, and they give consumers a reason to look at the newest model every year. But sometimes, that approach starts to feel like fast food. There is always something new on the menu. Another upgrade, another feature, another reason you're supposed to buy the next thing, even if the product you already own works perfectly fine. And that's where GoPro has always felt different to me. GoPro has always felt more like a premium tool rather than just another gadget. The idea was that you buy one, you take it with you, and you actually use it for years. It's not necessarily about replacing your camera every few months because a new version came out with another feature. It's about having a reliable piece of equipment that becomes part of your life and your adventures. There is something valuable about that philosophy. Not every product needs to be designed around constant upgrades and consumer anxiety. Sometimes the best products are the ones you forget about because they just work. They become something you trust. The challenge for GoPro is finding the balance, because staying true to that premium, long-term product philosophy is great. But the market is moving quickly. Competitors are showing people new possibilities, and consumers are naturally attracted to innovation. GoPro doesn't necessarily need to become a company that releases endless versions of the same idea, but it does need to remind people why GoPro was special in the first place. The brand was built on passion. It was built on people wanting to capture moments that mattered. So maybe the future of GoPro isn't about winning a feature war. Maybe it's about proving that a great camera doesn't need to be replaced constantly. It just needs to inspire people to go out and use it. And that might be the biggest difference between a product you buy and a product you keep.